For many people, it was a story that dominated the nightly news for weeks back in the fall of 2005. For residents of the Gulf Coast affected by Hurricanes Katrina and Rita, it was the catalyst that changed the course of their personal history. Today, there are neighborhoods that are dry, but not vastly different than a year ago. Much of the focus on real estate-related issues was directed at residential concerns, wind and water damage that in many cases is irreparable. From the commercial real estate viewpoint, there is similar damage to structures, but with different consequences. Some commercial real estate practitioners in the Gulf Coast have been busier than ever.
It's been really good, just lack of. That's the problem.
There may be a lack of suitable properties available, or they may still be tied up in insurance disputes. It was concern about how commercial practitioners and their clients were dealing with insurance issues and other problems that prompted a CCIM group in Arizona to put a plan into action.
Well, a year ago, October, in Scottsdale, we had the CCIM conference. It was called Set for Success. We tried to get a lot of our friends from Louisiana and the Gulf Coast to come, CCIM friends, but obviously they couldn't because it was shortly after Katrina. And so we were brainstorming actually at my house after the conference, and we thought, well, maybe we could bring the conference to the Gulf Coast.
Courses like this one in New Orleans that Tim is teaching are just a part of what CCIM did to help their members.
CCIM responded in a big way. There was a couple of programs. The first one was what they called a disaster relief tour, where they brought in some professionals, both that are CCIM designees and some outside professionals, insurance professionals, attorneys, and even a motivational speaker to give people hope in the process of the rebuilding. That was the first thing that happened back in early November.
Juge, a commercial practitioner whose own business was severely impacted by the storms, is one of the instructors who's made the commitment to the CCIM Institute's education programs in the Gulf.
Here this week we have a CI 104 course, which is a part of the CCIM education curriculum, and it's being presented here to about 90 students from the New Orleans and Alabama, Texas, the hurricane-affected areas. And here we are offering our educational experience at about 50% of the normal cost to these students. And it's a cooperative effort assisting the people in the affected area to complete their designation education for CCIM.
CCIM looked to the National Association of Realtors for help to make their project a reality.
CCIM approached us many months ago suggesting that we contribute $50,000 to help them facilitate a series of these educational sessions that would be brought to people in this area that are wanting to transition either from residential to commercial or maybe develop their expertise in commercial, and to be able to do it at a reduced rate. And so it's really a nice collaboration between NAR, who's been able to sort of facilitate the funding, and CCIM, whose core competency is the education delivery, and to do it at a discount to help the boards and help the people, and it's just a really nice win-win-win.
The response to the course offerings was undeniably positive and greatly appreciated.
CCIM instructors were very responsive in offering classes locally, which was a big benefit for those of us that didn't want to travel outside the area or couldn't travel at this time outside the area. So it was a big benefit to those of us that were affected to have CCIM right here locally and be able to get everything done in a very consolidated time frame.
Thank you very much. Very much. I think that it's going to give the whole industry a boost, quite honestly, especially here.
I was going to take all of the courses this year and have to fly to different states to do it. Financially, that wasn't feasible after the storm. So the CCIM coming here and allowing us to take them all in one location has really been a great help.
In addition to those 4 core courses, we've also done a program with NAR and the local associations of realtors where we're delivering the intro class, which is a 2-day class. And the idea there is also to arm people with information and education so they can help others.
The classes are filled to capacity. Both the instructors and the students know that the only place they can get this kind of education is right where they are.
In addition to providing the education, something as a foundation for moving forward in their careers, we've given it to them with a substantial discount, and we've been able to compress the time frames to help more people get through the programs that much quicker.
I think that the CCIM Institute, the local chapter, the chapter sponsors, the instructors who are here on their own time, all of those parties have gone way above anybody else in this industry, in this area.
We have sold out on all courses, doubled attendance in all courses. The Institute even provided extra trainers and teachers in these courses. More and more courses were ordered, more and more help from the Institute. It's been phenomenal. The Institute has addressed all the issues to the fullest in what they do and how they do it, and we, commercial agents, can't say thank you enough.
CCIM was very, very effective in this area. They gave us the opportunity to take the courses at a reduced rate, and which is why I'm here to take advantage of that opportunity.
Evaluating the progress of rebuilding in the Gulf Coast is different for every individual and is dependent on their particular circumstance. What is not in question is the response or the resolve of the CCIM Institute to implement timely programs that will positively impact the people in their organization and ultimately the people and communities those CCIM professionals serve.